every now and then we see a post that's so stupid it can't go into smart stupid people, because to call the person that wrote it smart would just be an insult to all the smart stupid people out there, because it was just written by a stupid person. And I want to share this with you. This was shared by someone who's no longer in the comedy scene, so we're not going to drop her name, because if she says she's out, then I'm not going to drag her back into the public discourse. But this was she shared a poem that was, or not a poem, I don't even know what you would call this. It's like a graphic by Christina. It's either Malone or May 1. I don't know. Every other letter is capital, and it would make sense for this to be an L, but it's not. It's not a capital L, so I don't know. It's called Not All Men. It says, as humans, we generalize things. For example, we say, be careful of ticks. They carry Lyme disease. But no one says, actually, not all ticks carry Lyme disease, because logically we understand that enough ticks carry Lyme disease to put you at risk of being infected. When we speak up about women's oppression and abuse, obviously we know it's not all men. But when 1 in 3 women are assaulted by a man in their lifetime, it's enough men to make all women afraid. Now, here, I'm going to pause here. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Comparing a demographic of people to a disease-ridden parasite, has that ever been done with good intentions throughout history? Like, that kind of reminds me of a German guy from the 40s I learned about in, like, 9th grade. I don't know. I heard about him. I don't know. Not that I'm worried that the person who wrote this post could exterminate me, but there is the same type of hatred behind it. You don't compare. Listen, I understand what they're trying to say here. I understand the comparison what they're trying to get at here. But the thing is, your target audience here is men. It's not a rah-rah thing to rile up other women and share in your little echo chambers. Your target demographic here is men. And you're trying to reach out to the men that say, hey, it's not all men, okay? And you're trying to make them show them why you don't think they should say that. Maybe the best idea, maybe the most effective outreach method isn't to compare them to disease-ridden parasites. That's just my recommendation. I don't know. I'm not a big outreach guy. I don't know much about propaganda, but I do know that when you compare people to ticks or rats, it's usually not done with the best intentions. And we wonder why young men are drifting toward people like Andrew Tate. When people share garbage like this, it radicalizes not just one side, but both sides. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you can actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.